evening, everyone. Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Live. That's right. We are once again outside, and it's not too bad of a day, and evening for that matter. So how is... Oh, you know what? I just realized, my goodness, I am slacking here. I don't have the fire cam on. 1 second. 1 second. Let me see. There we go. We got it tuned in now, but I have to do a little adjusting. Again, bear with me as we adjust our fire cam and get... There we go. That looks good. All right, now we're ready to roll. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. Cheers, everyone. Glad you're here. Glad you're tuning in for the second Friday in April. Right? Yes. Anyhow, cheers. All right. Tim and Old Sauce, how are you doing? Timon. Ladies and gentlemen, today, for the first time in a long, long time, Timon was not the first to comment on the placeholder. But neither was Logger Jason. It was Gringo Pines was the first one in. So congrats, Gringo, on being first in the pre-show, even though it was like noon today. I don't know. TOA. Todd's outside again. Daniel Atkins, how are you doing? Who else is in here? I am just scrolling on through. The Yorkwoods and Obi. Obi, little over a month. Actually, just about, little over a month. And we'll be down there in the great state of Ohio for the International Firewood Expo. It is looking like that is going to be a good time. And I am looking forward to seeing all of those who are attending and going to the International Firewood Expo at the Ohio Woodburner Woodyard. Logger Jason, yes, you did beat Timon, but you weren't first. How many people, going back to earlier in the week, how many witnessed the big eclipse? Did anyone? I know you guys down in Ohio, you had like prime viewing. We noticed nothing. We had very overcast, dark, gloomy day, so we didn't even notice anything here in Wisconsin. But I know other parts of the country, they were getting some pretty there were some pretty interesting shots. I was watching a couple live streams of different places, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I don't know if anyone got out to see it or not, but now we will just have to wait. What is it? I don't even know how many years until the next one. Munson Firewood, how are you guys doing? And Miller, Stumps, and Firewood, can't hardly wait for the expo. Yes, like I said, it's going to be a good time. There's actually, I was just talking with Joe today, and there's a lot of stuff getting lined up. A lot of cool things going to be happening. So, again, if you're going, if you're attending, if you're not attending, if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, head on over to ohiowoodburner.com. And Joe from Ohio Woodburner, he is putting on a little get-together that he has named the International Firewood Expo because, yes, there will be representation from countries outside of the U.S. He was hoping that the Honky Tonk Man could make it so that he could have the greatest intercontinental champion of all time be at the International Firewood Expo, but we're still working on that. Oh, David Franklin, work had you in Florida. Well, that's no good. That is not good. Although, it, I don't know, some people, it was like really mixed. There was people that I worked with that they drove down to see it. And then other people, just kind of like, yeah, I went out and I looked out the window. Nothing too crazy. Larry Cluck, how is everything over in Minnesota? You're sending us some nice weather this weekend, I see, so thank you very much. Who is stoking the fire? Tonight, right now, there is no, well, I got the dog out here. I'm flying a little solo. Well, maybe not. Amanda just got home from work. She might be out. But tomorrow, this weekend, well, on Monday, it's the little boss man's birthday. So tomorrow he's having 3 friends over for a sleepover. And Amanda's working all day tomorrow and Sunday. So I am on party patrol. I have to take care of these 4 crazy kids all day tomorrow night, and into Sunday. So wish me luck. It's going to be a challenge. There's, and I got a big project in the morning. I've got some. I've run into some problems with the outdoor wood boiler. Hey, there's Log Cabin Firewood, Captain Jack. I know I didn't reply to your email, but we did cover what you emailed in next week's episode of the Wood Hounds podcast. So we got your email and we talked about it. But yeah, I forgot to reply back to let you know that we did get it. But yeah, I've got the first time in 10 years, I believe, over 10 years, I am having some problems with the outdoor wood boiler. The Woodmaster 4400. It's, but I think I know what's wrong. And tomorrow morning, I have got to take care of it. And I'm hoping it's going to be an easy fix. But it's just not, there's definitely some problems happening. Was it last night? Last night or the night before, I was loading it up and the blower was going and I had the door open and the fire got going really good, really good. And then when I went to shut the door, it was almost like there was like air pressure, like there was resistance. Like I couldn't shut the door very easily. And it is, and then once I shut the door, I opened it up about 30 seconds later and the fire inside it actually like died back down. So like the blower wasn't, something's going on with the airflow. I don't know. We're going to figure it out tomorrow. Get the kids to help stack wood. Yes, that would be ideal. However, I doubt that's going to happen. He's the little boss man. He's got all kinds of plans, all lined up. He's got this whole agenda of what's going to happen. All right, I missed a couple questions here. Stocked up on Mountain Dew. We do have pizza, but no Mountain Dew. We're stocked up on that. Adirondack Woodsman, what would be a good hotel close to the International Expo? Oh boy. There are a bunch of them. I am staying at, is it the Residence Inn? Residence Inn, or no, not the Fairfield. Fairfield Inn is Bunyan. I believe it's the Residence Inn. Um, so yeah, I would just check into. Well, I think Joe actually has some hotels listed on his little like web page that he put together for it. So check that out. Yes, the little boss man's birthday is tax day. That was one of the reasons for having him. Just kidding. No, yes, this weekend, hopefully everyone got their taxes taken care of. Whew. It was not a fun year for Back 40 Firewood, let me tell you that. Not fun with the taxes. Frickin' Jeep. Clog up, soot, check the stack. Yep, that's what I was thinking as well. So that's what I'm doing in the morning. I'm climbing up and checking it out. Which probably isn't a good idea since I will be home alone with a bunch of 10-year-olds. I should send one of them up there. Uh-oh. They got something going on in the wood yard. The guard dog. Yeah, I'm thinking that that's what's going on. If something is plugged up somewhere or restricting the airflow a little bit. I'm just scrolling back. If you're new here, and this is what I did kind of dedicate this mid-April live stream to the AMA Ask Me Anything. So if you have any questions, if you throw a Q in front of your questions, put them in the chat. That helps me pick them out and know that they are a question directed at me. Bill Irwin, how is it going? How are you doing? There's neighbor Doug right there with a QQQQ. We have had 5 inches of rain. Holy moly. Yeah, I know that Joe was getting a lot of rain. Well, the good news is, for you out there, maybe Adam's pond will finally get filled up. That is, if it isn't still leaking. But yeah, we'll have to see if Adam gives an update on his pond. And Ralph Carnegie, I'm doing good. Brett, Q, working, test. Yes, it is working. But the chat is moving slow. If the chat starts flying by, all bets are off. Then sometimes I can't keep up. So just FYI on the QQQ. Marlon, how are you doing? You're another one. Looking forward to seeing you in about a month, a little over a month. Down in Ohio. Still raining. What is your worst month to sell firewood? Oh boy, months in firewood? For me, probably last year. I don't even know. I'd have to check. This week has been very good. This warmer weather, I have had bags flying. Not too many stacks. Mini wood is selling. I think it's gonna be a good summer for recreational firewood burning. Gavin Outdoors, what wood? Tonight I am burning a bunch of scrap and kind of just odds and ends. it's mostly all oak. Mostly oak, but just kind of odds and ends. Did some cleaning up in the wood yard. So that is what I'm getting rid of. Cleaning it up. Mom and the boys. Yeah, if they fell off I could just put the trampoline over there and have them go up and... Hey, Butch in Alabama. How are you doing? In the Backyard with Dell is only 46 away from 1,000. If you aren't subscribed, he is a super nice guy. Yes, he is. In the Backyard with Dell. I don't know if somebody can get the link to his channel and throw that in the chat. That would be good. Timber Tales with Logger Jason. Do you kiln dry the wood from mini wood as mini wood or as chunks? Well, I don't kiln dry it. I heat treat it, and I get that taken care of after it is split into the mini splits. However, I am possibly, well, no, it'll still be the same. Yeah. So it's heat treated after it is split and seasoned. Blue Ridge Firewood. Good evening. That pond is a tax write-off. If it would fill, he wouldn't have guaranteed videos. That was the ongoing joke for a while we had, wasn't it? We were always telling them. Adam's pond just keeps leaking. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Last time you had a mini tabletop stove, was it a warm bond or a solo? Yeah, I was going to start up a mini tonight, but I didn't have things because I'm flying solo out here. I got going late and I couldn't get... I got to do something different with my setup because I don't know if I can burn one underneath here. But last week I had the Solo Mesa XL right here. This was, I think it says, yeah, Solo. Comes with a nice little stand. So yeah, last week I had the Mesa XL going. But I do have the Warm Bond as well. And I also have a few back here. There's one up there. There's one over there. There's one right there. I got these little tabletop fire pits everywhere. I bought like 6 of them to do a little comparison on how they burn. To see if, you know, the Solo, the most expensive, if like this little one, where that one right there, that one was like 25 bucks. So I want to see if the cheaper ones burn just as good as the Solo, because the Solo is like the top of the line, most recognized. All right. Oh yeah, and I don't know if you guys saw in the intro or right when we started, Woodhound Senior picked up his new ride this week. Woodhound Senior is cruising around in style. His brand new Ford Maverick. Mary Jo with the tiny wood, do you box ahead of time? No, I do not. I do not box it ahead of time. I box it as I get the orders. I do have it in like great big totes because once I get it back from being heat treated, I have to keep it indoors. I can't store it outside. So once I get it back, I keep it inside, but I don't package it into boxes. And when I get the order, that's when I box it. And there she is.
Can you see me?
No. Do you want us to see you? You should come back here.
I have my old hair all tucked away.
What are you getting per cord right now for dry? I do not sell by the cord, so I do not know. I think around here I'm not even sure what the going rate is. Firewood guy, how you doing, Blue? Let's see, I'm getting caught up here. Yeah, I don't sell bulk firewood. The most I sell is the stacks in my roadside stand, which are, I think, I don't even know, little over 5 cubic feet. That's like the highest, or the largest volume I sell. Yeah, how about that that video with the Yappa? 24-foot 9-inch log. One shot through. That's right, neighbor Doug. I had to do that just to show that I can still handle the big wood. Oh, Ron, how are you doing? How do you like the slide that was built for cleaning wood? Yes, the slash and slide. I know a lot of people still think the angle is too steep, but I think having it too steep is better than having it not steep enough. So I think if it wasn't that steep and a piece didn't slide all the way to the end, then the next piece would come and hit that piece and it might knock it off, but then it would lose its momentum. And then, I don't know. We're going to do another run and we're going to dig out the back foot a little bit and then lower it, the angle. All right, hang on here. Why would you have to dry mini wood? Well, it has to be dry in season so it burns good. But the heat treatment is to kill any bugs or any larvae or any of the quarantine, like the gypsy moth or the spongy moth. And by doing that, by heat treating it, that allows me to then ship it across state lines and sell it online. So without doing the heat treatment, that would not be possible. Like I can sell it out of my roadside stand without heat treating it, but if you want to ship it, then you have to heat treat it. And you have to get certified by the USDA in order to get your little certification stamp that you put on your label, so then they know. And there's the Firewood Doctor. When are you going to beat me with a big round on the 12-way wedge? I am not sure what you mean. I don't have a 12-way wedge. The gauntlet has been thrown down. All right. I guess I'll have to see. But I don't have the 12-way. I don't have a 12-way for the Wolf Ridge. I only have the I have my old 6-way and the 4-way. So I won't be able to do any 12-way splitting. Yeah, if you want to throw any wood on, take it out of that tote there.
Is that your way of telling me that I should right now?
I don't know. Let's ask everyone in the chat. Does the fire need more wood?
What? You can see what I was just doing there?
No, we can see the fire.
Well, I was just in front of it.
Where?
I was in front of the fire.
Oh. When are you putting a slash and slide in the back 40 wood yard? Yeah, see, that is the one thing that I don't know if I really would want. It's the same thing with grizzly bars on the conveyor. Like when you put those grizzly bars on, you lower how high you can run your pile. I know a lot of times, you like if I'm just running it into a pile to leave it sit until I get to around to sorting it and stacking it, then I don't know how I don't so that's why I don't really worry about it, because I'm gonna sort through it regardless. And if I had that slide, that would really limit how high you could run a pile. People on eBay ship firewood to any state. Yes, they do, but they have to be certified. I have not looked into that yet, just because I know that when you sell on Amazon, you start giving away your profits. Like there's a selling fee, there's a processing fee, there's another fee, and so you end up. It's just the same thing with Etsy. I don't know if anyone sells anything on Etsy, but yeah, it's the same thing. Like they take a cut out of every. Actually, Etsy has, you have to pay to list the item. I think 2%, and then 6%. I might have been a woodhound driving by there, honking their horn. But yeah, so like when you sell online with other vendors, like Amazon, Etsy, you end up having to pay the fees. So then, I don't like paying fees. That's just the way I am. I would rather just promote it myself and, keep the money. Yes, I do have a number. I don't have it memorized though. I don't know what it is, but I do have a little. They actually send you. So once you pass all of the everything, then you file this other paperwork, and then they send you your seal with your number. But I don't know what it is. It's like a weird number. It's got like dashes and letters. And have you delivered the older Wolf Ridge to Woodhound Senior? Not yet. I am waiting, because I am going to have at the Firewood Frenzy on June 22nd, we are going to have both machines, the old and the new. So we're going to have my old one and the new one like side by side for like a little, I guess, I don't know what you want to call it. Not really a demonstration, but just like a exhibit to see the old versus the new. And then after that, it'll be heading to the farm. All right. Yes, we need more wood. Lots of wood. What's that? Oh. And we have, whoa, Watch out. We have a coin that has come down in the cup. Circle B. Good evening, Wood Hounds. Looking to be a great weekend for wood here in Minnesota. Yes, indeed, it is going to be, I think, mid 70s here. So, yes, great weekend. Thank you very much. Cheers. And then there was another coin that came down from Mr. Outside with Shibe. You look thirsty. I can't be too thirsty because, like I said, tomorrow is going to be a busy day, and
Is it big enough?
there's a big watch out. There's a big ember that just flew out. Or what is that? On that, yeah, that's probably good. Maybe. Shibe, thank you very much. Cheers. Jody, yes, this is my number. GFY 007 007 24. It is the bottom of the hour. Jesse, we'll make it 3 in a row. We just did 2. One more. Bottom of the hour. Raise them up. Cheers. We got the fire stoked back up. This Dave Marsh, the $64,000 question. What's your day job? That is complicated. What's my current title? I don't even know. I'll give you the titles I've had. The last 4. Application developer, business analyst, senior business analyst, and now I am a product owner. So we deal with a lot of, it's like a computer nerd job. A good for Eau Claire. Oh boy, there's a whole bunch of them. A good hotel. Right up, not very far from Wolf Ridge, there is a Fairfield Inn. Just like in Ohio, Fairfield Inn. Yeah, look for the Fairfield Inn. It's up by the North Crossing. But yeah, I can email you. What is the fastest a person could get USDA certified to sell Firewood? How long did it take? It took me 4 months? I think 3-4 months. It all depends on the so I had to set up to where the guy is, I forget where he's from, but he had to come out. We had to do the testing, and then he had to verify the tests, and then he had to get those. So it's not so much that it's long. It's just it depends on scheduling and timing. Like this guy that he serves the whole state of Wisconsin, so depending on where he's at, going around checking other people's kilns. Keyboard warrior. That is my day job. That is my night job, my moonlight job. In the night, in the early or the late hours, burning the midnight oil, doing the keyboard warrior. I used to I used to on Facebook. It's really fun, but the bad thing is that not everyone understands humor. Apparently, sarcasm and satire do not translate in comments and replies to comments. I don't know why. But yeah, it's sometimes it's oh frickin' Jeep, let's hear it. Let's hear it. What is your title for me? Woo! Hello from West Virginia. That's because it's Facebook. Yes. The angle is wrong. The angle of the dangle needs to be adjusted so that the motion of well, how does that go? The motion of the ocean. Yeah, there's some saying about the angle of the dangle, and I used to know it, but I don't remember it. There needs to be a sarcasm font. That is a fabulous idea, Andy. Yes! There needs to be something that would be very helpful. Although I still don't know. Joe at Ohio Woodburner, he has nailed it perfectly. He said there's two problems with humor. Some people don't get it, and the other half the people don't get it, and the other half don't want to get it. Do you reply to all your messages on your page, or do you have help? I wish I had help. Although that wouldn't be, I don't know if that would be very, that wouldn't be like, what is the word? Genuine. But no, I used to be able to, but I can't keep up anymore. And so sometimes I don't have time. Sometimes, like if my videos come out at 6:30 in the morning, and then I'm working during the day, and then in the evening I'm outside and doing other stuff or making another video, and then by the time I get back in, you just run out of time. You just run out of time. And uh-oh, what is this?
I can't see.
What are you doing with that thing on?
Trying to scare Mando.
You're trying to scare the dogs?
Yeah.
You gotta get to bed early tonight, now, for this party tomorrow.
I don't. They're coming at 2.
We all know you need help. It's plain to see. That's right. Oh, there you are. But I have another. The funny thing about replying to comments is that I see, it's like, if you leave a comment, first of all, if you leave a comment expecting a reply, then I don't know if you should leave a comment. But the other thing is that if you left a comment, would you rather have me give you a quick, like 1-word response, 1 or 2, 3 words, or like an actual reply and an engaged response to your comment. So like when I do reply, I try to actually make my reply relevant to the comment that you left. So I don't just fly through the comments and I'm like, yep, okay, thank you, yes, that sounds good. Okay, cool, thanks, da da da. Okay, you know, like to me, that's just not really, I don't know, it's kind of just like you're just doing it, you're just going through the motions then. So that's why if I do get time to reply, I make sure that I reply with something that's relevant to the comment you left. Because, you know, there's a thing on YouTube that you can you can just pick from 3 like auto generated responses. So like you can just click through and reply to all your comments with clicking a button, and like it's just 3-4 word replies. And maybe that's the people who reply to all of them, maybe that's what they do. But I'm not going to reply just to reply. What should I do if my neighbor helps me but doesn't want to be recorded for my YouTube video and moves my camera out of the way? uh, try to position your camera so that it's like, I don't know, only showing his backside. That's a tough one. Or set it up to where he's doing something that you don't, it's not in the frame. I don't know. Do I ban? I don't ban a lot of people. The platforms have gotten pretty good at auto banning people. So like if your comment has something, you know, inappropriate in it, like it'll just automatically get blocked and people can't see it. So you don't really have to do that. It's kind of like done for you by YouTube, Facebook. The other thing you could do with your neighbor is, depending on what software you're using, you could blur him out. So like just like pixelate him. Pixelate him in post-production. Yeah, right there, log cabin firewood. Blur out his face with AI. Or replace his face. Put your face on his body. Oh, I got a refill. Jeez. I will. Me and my 2 brothers are doing the channel together. Is that who asked about the neighbor? Yeah, I would just tell him, just say, set up your camera and just say if he wants to avoid it, that's on him. Like, he can see where the camera is and he can avoid it. But I will tell you a little secret. For those that do have people on their channel, you should, this is just what I've been told, that you should have a release that anyone featured in any of your videos at some point signs, understanding that they are not, you know, they're like not expecting any compensation for their appearance. Because you never know. People could end up one day coming back and saying, Your video got 1 million views. It's because of me. Larry Cluck, have a good weekend. Well, if the neighbor is in witness protection, yeah, then definitely I would probably try to film when he's not around. Get a 360 camera and just tell him he's not in frame. What is... Oh. Yes, indeed, Chibe. She has signed many. There's many release forms. She has signed everything. She has signed things she doesn't even know what she signed. Oh, Dean. Good evening, Dean. Thank you very much. What is your opinion on silver maple? I love it. Silver maple is one of my favorite recreational firewoods. It splits decent, it seasons quick, and it burns great. Slick Willie, it's in the mail. Yeah, I'm just saying that's what I was told one time. I haven't really been practicing that. Log cabin firewood heading out. Oh yeah, that's right. There is the I don't know what the name of it is. But there is a show this weekend in Richmond, Virginia. Well, say hi to everyone that's attending down there, Jack, and have a good weekend. What do I do if he moves my camera, even if you tell him to stop? Yeah, I would just I would give him the day off and film everything on the day that you tell him not to show up. That would be the easiest solution. Because yeah, if he's moving stuff around, yeah, then it's just like, don't even bother, or send him home early, or tell him to show up late. I don't know what the name of that show is. I think it's, I want to say it's something like combined with like some farm show. But I don't know. Firewood Midwest, how are you doing? Is this the Mini Firewood Producers Association conference? No, this is the gathering of men with little wood. So, yes, you are in the right place. Yes, indeed, you are. You are in the right place. Oh. Did you find anything over there? We've already been hearing some frogs and toads, and Little Boss Man is on the hunt with a big spotlight. Whew. Sawing with Sandy. Happy Friday to you as well, my friend. Do you sell wood to some of the state parks? No, I do not. I only sell out of the roadside stand. So I don't like go to any state parks. The ones that are, I know there's two nearby, well, 20 miles away, but they all have their own, like, they don't let outside vendors, firewood vendors come in, like, they sell their own. None of it ever burns worth a crap. But yeah, I just sell. I'm pretty sure people that come and buy bundles are probably maybe going to a state park nearby. There's one right up the road. But I do not, I'm not into that game. Where are the deer? Right over there. I'm sure they're bedded down. Although they're starting to disperse more in the spring now. They're not hanging around as much as they used to. Let's see what else is all happening here. I think it's, what is it, 2 weeks until the Hoosier Firewood Hysteria event. I know a lot of you guys are probably going down to that. I am unable to make it, but it sounds like that's going to be a pretty big event again. I know last year, I don't even remember how much wood you guys split down there. So that is kind of like the kickoff. Well, actually, the show this weekend in Virginia, and then in 2 weeks it's the Hysteria, and then there's another show I think in Maine. First weekend of May, maybe is it? And then the Expo at Ohio Woodburner, and then the Frenzy in June. Whew! Getting crazy. And then it's the road to Bunyan begins. 30 full cords. Yeah. It was a lot. That one shed that was filled up. Holy crap. Troy, have a good weekend. Oh, we got some coins coming down. Oh, Shibe, 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 and Shibe. All right, everyone, raise them up to Mr. Shibe. Cheers. Oh, here comes another one. Oh, and then there's a show in Green Bay. I think it's the first week of September. That's right. Python. I have tried the Kraken. See, I thought it kind of had like a more licorice taste to it. It wasn't bad, but I preferred the Captain. But I have had the Kraken.
You've had the what?
I've had the Kraken rum. Amanda has got her earbuds in and she didn't quite hear. Adirondacks Woodsman. One more plug for In the Backyard with Dell. There it is. So there's the handle for the channel. Thank you very much. Go on over and check them out. Cheers. What is the sub count at? Have we made any progress? Give us an update. And we had another coin from Shibe. Shibe is making them rain coins. When is the Paul Bunyan show this year? It is the first weekend of October. I believe that is the 4th, 5th, and 6th, maybe? What the heck? I will tell you quick. It is, yes, October 4th, 5th, and 6th. Cambridge, Ohio. All right, I saw a couple questions fly by here. How many cords of wood do you normally have room for in your wood yard? No idea. Not enough. I usually burn around 10 to 12 a year. I try to stay 2 years ahead. I don't know, but as I'm using it, I'm making more. So there's never like, I don't know. I know that's it's probably I know a lot of guys keep track of their inventory, but I just stopped because number one, I don't sell by like bulk quantity, and I burn what I burn. And whatever I sell, it's not enough. It's always the answer. Sawing with Sandy. I don't think I'm going to be making it to Boonville. I'm not 100% certain that I won't be, but it's looking like leaning towards I don't think I will be able to. But I'm for sure going to be at Bunyan, and I may be at that Green Bay show, and I will be at the International Firewood Expo down in Ohio. Boiler goes off tomorrow. You're shutting it down, John? You're shutting down the boiler tomorrow? I got to keep mine going. First I got to figure out, I got to see if what I think is the issue. But then I got another good month and a half. Can't be shutting her down yet. We might drop into like the 40s again. You never know. Andy. Oh, I gotta adjust this a second here. There we go. The Kraken. Yeah, letting mine idle for the weekend. I might be doing this. Well, I gotta see in the morning how it goes. But yeah, next week. That's what I mean is we still have some cool nights in store. So I can't be shutting down the boiler yet. She's gonna keep burning, probably through the middle of May. Gavin Outdoors, have a good weekend. Do you see firewood business being a full-time job? It very well could be. Yes, indeed. Do I see it for myself being a full-time job? No, I do not. Um, I I mean, yeah, no, not for me, but it definitely can be, especially if you target the right customers, like Ohio Woodburner, some of these other guys in here, and it just depends on your area. You know, if you are if you are a part of any of the firewood sellers Facebook groups, you will see the vast range of what people can sell firewood for across the country. Hey, Sean Watford, where is Little Boss Man? He's he's into all kinds of stuff here. He's right here. He's got a birthday coming up, and is this hot?
No.
What is this? Just mud?
Just made it.
He
Crushed sandstone.
he
Limestone.
he took some rock and filed down and put this mud
It's not mud.
in a muffin pan,
It's steam.
and he put it by the fire.
No, it's crushed up limestone.
Oh, crushed up limestone. He's baking muffins. Is that for the party tomorrow? This looks good. You need some frosting on it, though, I think. Are those cupcakes or muffins? They're muffins. Thank you, Sean. Cheers. Yeah, he gets... There you go. You can see him. Wait. Let's zoom in on them. There they are. He's baking them. Definitely has the imagination station rocking and rolling all the time, nonstop, which is good. Let's see. I I don't know if I'm gonna be trying any of those muffins. Well, you just put them back on, so they're still baking. We'll save those for the the after party. Oh, and we are in overtime. Holy smokes! I hope that pan doesn't get too hot. They're cooking. Yeah, they're cooking all right. um. Good night, Charles. Have a good weekend. A rule of thumb is you should make 3 times your income before leaving your main income. There's something about the same with like what is it? Your engagement ring should be 3 months your salary or something. But that is a good rule of thumb. 3 times your income. Yeah. Knowledge is no replacement for imagination. What do you got? Oh, he is putting some frosting on there. What is that? We can see it on the camera there. Yeah. Oh, so you got some leaves. Leaves for frosting. Or a topping. Uh-oh. Oh, what is this?
Hand warmer.
Huh?
Hand warmer. Put it on your hand.
A hand warmer. Ooh. Whoa. All right. Where are we at? What are we? We are in Joe's backyard. Jeez, 320? Yeah, that's a lot of wood. That is a lot. Carl Lewis, good night as well. He's telling you happy birthday. You probably didn't hear that. He said thank you. What is the temperature of your fire pit? Hot. I don't know. It doesn't burn. Well, it doesn't get as hot as like the solo fire pits. The inside rim is a rim from a John Deere 4010 tractor tire from Woodhound Senior down on the farm. So that's the inner ring of the fire pit, and then it's just pavers around the outside. So it's oh, there's another one. You better leave these on. You got all kinds of appetizers. Shibe, have a good weekend. What did you say? Good early morning for me. Well, enjoy the weekend. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get ready to wrap things up. Ron Brooks, how are you doing? Hope you had a good week, taking it easy. What are you burning? We have a bunch of scrap oak. Had a bunch of odds and ends and just some, I don't know, funky split pieces. Cleaned it up, brought it up here, and we're burning it up. Ooh, the muffins are done. Least favorite firewood to split. Oof. Well, Shibe will tell you sycamore. For me,
Cherry?
no, that's one of my favorites. I don't know, least favorite to split. Probably. Oh, I do have a new least favorite, but it's gonna be a shocker to a lot of people. Sawing with Sandy. Have a good weekend. And I don't know what it is. I think it's just a different species of ash up here. But I really don't like splitting ash. It's so stringy and it doesn't split very well. I think it's almost as bad as elm. But I think it's green ash. And not like green like fresh cut, but like I think the species is green ash. And then if you leave it sit, the ends of they get so dry and hard you can't, like, you have to cut, and then like if I was running it through the yappa, you'd have to cut the end piece off and then turn it around and split. But yeah, all you guys that are over there, like in Michigan, that are all big on the ash trees. I think ash, the stuff we have around here, splits like crap. And everyone loves ash, but I do not like it. Robert, coming in late. Have you been using all the box wedge? I did use some of the box wedge slash tonight to get everything going, but the rest of the stuff we're burning is just some other odds and ends and off cut stuff. Yeah, the I don't know what it is, but for everyone that loves ash, I am not one of those guys. I do not like ash at all. It is very knotty. It's stringy. The only good thing about it is it does dry pretty quick, but I'm not a fan. And I know there's different species of ash. And that's the reason. It's like whatever we have around here, I do not like it. And yeah, it gets so knotty. Oh gosh. Anyway, yeah, poplar is another one, very stringy. Poplar and cottonwood. I remember, was it 2 years ago? I had some cottonwood. Oh my gosh. And the thing is, though, is that a lot of that stuff, like the greener you split it, the better. Like if you let it sit, oh, look at that.
It's really hot.
Ooh, it is warm. If you like buck the rounds up and let them sit and they start drying out, it doesn't. Oh my gosh, this is hot. Ooh. Here, give me a.
Let me cut it in half.
Here, wait, give me this thing.
Show you.
No, we're gonna show it like this. We have a muffin. Look at it, steaming. The limestone muffin, fresh out of the fire pit oven, is ready. So with that, I think I am going to wrap this up so I can go enjoy one of these muffins around the fire.
Put it open for you?
Even though the fire is kind of dying down. Tell your mother to put some wood on the fire. Or can you throw some fire or throw some on? She is not paying attention because she can't hear me. Because she's got her earbuds in. Nothing. Here, wait. Oh, wait.
That's what they look like inside.
We need some wood on the fire. Oh. You cut it in half.
Mm-hmm. Don't drop it.
Yeah, I don't want this all over my keyboard. Look at the texture and the consistency of the limestone.
It's so steamy.
The limestone powder. What did you mix it with?
Water.
Limestone, crushed limestone mixed with water with 3 teaspoons of salt.
What?
Oh, that looks good.
What, you mean add a leaf on top for this stuff?
All right.
Should we give the fire a piece of this?
Oh, all right. Yeah, I think it's And I think there's a different species of ash. Tony Woods. I think there's white ash. No, don't smash it. Don't smash it.
We have 3 more.
But yeah, I think there's the different species, and who was that said something about whether they grow in the forest or if they're growing in the city. That makes a big difference. So with that, I think we're going to wrap her up. A little 15-minute overtime period is coming to an end. Wait, what are you doing? You're going to what?
Put one on the fire.
Well, hang on. Where are you going to put it?
I don't smash it right there in the ash.
All right. All right. With that, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. And I thought Amanda was coming back here, but she's walking out there. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Thank you, moderators. Thank you very much, Super Chatters, for the coins in the cup here. And all of you out there, have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather if you're having nice weather like we are here in West Central Wisconsin. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Good night, everyone. Cheers.
Bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt.